We just got the official Ark Survival Ascended release date for Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Windows all at the same time. And we have an estimated launch date for Ark Survival Ascended on PS5. In this quick Ark news update, we're going to talk about the console launch for Ark Survival Ascended and some of the Steam launch issues that we've run into over the first week. We'll talk about the launch plans for cross-platform official servers, and I'll show you some footage of Ark Survival Ascended running in 4K at max settings on an NVIDIA 4090 graphics card. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let's get started. So let's start with the biggest news. The official Ark Survival Ascended release date for Xbox Series X is November 14th, and it's going to launch on Xbox Series X, Series S, and Windows all at the same time. They said they're going to tell us the release time when they get a little bit closer, and as always, I will say, expect to play it the next morning when you wake up on November 15th, and be really pleasantly surprised if you can play it on the 14th at any time before midnight. And make sure you have at least 100 gigs free on your hard drive to download it, because it's a big download. I want to say the PC version was like 85 gigs, so be prepared for that. And it's going to take a long time to download, with everybody downloading it at the same time the moment it goes live. And here's the bad news. They are finalizing the official release date with PlayStation, but the PS5 version of Ark Survival Ascended is expected to launch at the end of November. So probably a week or two after it goes live on Xbox, you'll be able to play on PS5. Now, here's the good news. Ark Survival Ascended launched on Steam about a week ago in early access, and they have been improving things so much over even just the first few days that Ark Survival Ascended has been live. They started with the Steam version because they can patch it really easily and quickly and release new updates very fast on the Steam platform. And the PC Master Race has been your guinea pigs while they ironed out all of the tweaks and glitches and problems, so by the time you're able to play Ark Survival Ascended on console, it should be running extremely well compared to the original Steam version. I'm already noticing massive improvements in performance just in the first week on Steam, and it's crashing less and less often even on the highest possible settings. So while you guys are going to wait a little bit longer for Ark Survival Ascended to release on console, it's going to be a much smoother, more polished product and ready to run right out of the gate at the best possible quality. I know it's really hard to wait, but it's going to be worth it. Another really cool announcement is that as soon as Ark Survival Ascended goes live on Xbox, it is going to have cross-platform servers that can play with Steam. That means if you've got any friends on PC and you're an Xbox player, you can immediately start playing with your friends on official servers together that you've never been able to play with before. And once ASA launches for PlayStation 5, you're going to have cross-platform with every platform. Another quick update is that Ark usually does an Extra Life event on November 4th, but they're actually pushing that back to December 2nd so they can let every player on every platform play Ark, stream it together, and all participate in the Extra Life event, and nobody gets left out. I understand we're going to get a lot of kickback from that for a lot of people who had things scheduled for November 4th, but the console players should be happy that they get to participate too. And I can see why they wanted to have everyone participate together in this big event. So now, a lot of people have been asking me in the comments, is it worth it to buy Ark Survival Ascended, right? Since a lot of people are saying it's basically the same as Ark Survival Evolved. Well, let me address that a little bit, because I do understand that a lot of the gameplay is very similar to Ark Survival Evolved, right? And I get that the creatures are all the same, the gameplay mechanics are very similar, and the map is technically the same island map. And even though I can technically tell where I am based on where the map is and everything, and a lot of the resources are in similar locations, the entire island has been rebuilt and I can hardly recognize most of the locations on this map. The experience of walking through the environment and just being in the world of Ark at the amazing detail and resolution that we've got it now, it's like experiencing Ark again for the first time like never before. And I've been really struggling with getting distracted all the time by how breathtaking things are, and I'll just stop and look around and just be in awe of how incredibly realistic the environment is. And the quality of life improvements are night and day improvements. Like, I never played with Structures Plus, I didn't want to use mods for the longest time, and I finally started playing with S Plus when I joined the Monarchy and did our Let's Play series with them. And I remember Bitmore Dave saying, I refuse to play Ark without Structures Plus, hands down, right? And I thought, wow, that's a pretty strong opinion. And then I tried playing with S Plus and thought, no, I totally agree, that's absolutely the right opinion. It's a night and day improvement to play Ark with S+. And Ark Survival Ascended basically takes all of the Structures Plus features that you really need and love and brings them all into Ark in a much more balanced way. I'll go over a bunch of the new features that they didn't really talk too much about, but honestly, it's bigger than the Homestead update. It's the biggest Ark TLC update that's ever been released. And on top of that, if you're playing on console, it's gonna blow your mind being able to play with mods. As soon as Ark Survival Ascended launches on Xbox and PS5, it's going to have mods enabled, mods available, and you're gonna be able to even play on totally new mod maps that don't even exist yet on official. You can add new creatures, new features, new items, and entire new worlds as mods come out and get released, and it will be a completely different Ark experience with certain mods you can add. And a lot of people are complaining about having to buy Ark again, but I mean, let's be real, guys. It's not just like, oh, it's a little bit sharper resolution now and you don't notice the difference. It's a whole new remade game. I think we're used to seeing all of these remastered classic games and we're used to expecting it to be just like that, but it's much more like the Final Fantasy VII Remake, where it's a completely different, totally remade game from the PlayStation 1 version. It's like saying, I don't want to play Mario Wonder because it's basically the same as the Super Nintendo Mario game, which I can get for like $5 at a Goodwill store, right? If you're that strapped for cash, keep playing the original Ark, it's still fun. If you want to experience the most beautiful and breathtaking video game world that exists right now, it's totally worth spending like half what you would spend for any new game right now. So really my advice is this: if you've got a really good console like PS5, Xbox Series X or S, or a pretty recent PC that's got specs that can run it relatively well, I would highly recommend getting Ark Survival Ascended and experiencing everything that it has to offer. Now, a lot has changed in Ark Survival Ascended, and everything you used to know about Ark Survival Evolved might not necessarily be true anymore. So I'm releasing a bunch of new Ark Survival Ascended guides, and make sure you subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for all notifications, because some of these are going to save you so much time and trouble, and you'll probably miss those new videos if notifications are not turned on. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you're excited for Ark Survival Ascended, or if you just like seeing all of this footage we're showing you, and drop a comment. Let me know what you think about everything we've talked about and the release dates coming up for Xbox Series X and PS5 for Ark Survival Ascended. And we'll see you very soon in the next video. Thanks for watching this video from the Ark Survival Guide. Please give it a thumbs up, share it around, and leave a comment. That helps us so much, and we love hearing from you. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for all notifications so you don't miss our next video full of tricks that will help you win at Ark. While you wait, here's more videos you can watch right now, and we will see you in the next video.